I have a new Lughnasadh tradition, feeding the mosquitoes at Bicentennial Woods. I'm author Gwen Alyce Clayton, and today we are celebrating the ancient Celtic holiday Lughnasadh. Now, originally, my plan was to go to Bicentennial Woods, which is this nature area and part of Acres Land Trust in Allen County, Indiana. But the mosquitoes were so bad and I had forgotten to bring mosquito repellent. I am a seasoned pagan. I know to bring mosquito repellent, but I forgot. And anyhow, the whole Bicentennial Woods thing didn't work out. So here we are making alternative plans, and I do have some good ones. But first I want to tell you a little bit about the holiday Lughnasadh. I write about it in my books, Fermata Sellers and Zinfandel's Grimoire. Both books are available on Amazon. My characters celebrate the 4 cross quarters of the year. They're an agrarian society. Everything is based around agriculture and the seasons and timing of everything. So Lughnasadh is the first harvest. It's the halfway point between the summer solstice and the autumn equinox. And it is, like I said, the first season. Now, the actual halfway point between summer solstice and the autumn equinox is not August 1st, but modern day pagans celebrate Lughnasadh August 1st, just for the sake of simplicity. But in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, you do you, that's perfectly fine. But in my opinion, it's important to celebrate things on the actual day. So in 2021, the actual halfway point between the summer solstice and the autumn equinox is August 6th. And this video is being uploaded August 3rd. And so that's why we are celebrating Lughnasadh today. Lu was the god of light. He was the god of, what else was he? He was this beautiful, handsome, tall man with a really long arm and an even longer spear. And he would throw his spear and no one was immune to it. He could just conquer everyone through this spear of his. So he was known as Lu of the Long Arm, and he has this whole lineage of Celtic deities. So he's a really important guy in Celtic folklore. His feast day is Lughnasadh. So that's why we're celebrating Lughnasadh. So Lughnasadh is usually celebrated with sports activities like archery, javelin throws, races, foot races, horse races. What else? Anything else that can measure strength and speed and accuracy. That's really an important part of war games, I guess is the best way you could call it. So war games. So what does any of this matter? What is important? Why is Lughnasadh important? It's a way for me to feel connected to, to be honest with you, I just like to celebrate stuff. If I have an excuse to celebrate something, I will. And I like to celebrate it in the traditional way, but give it a flair that means something to me. So this year, I dragged my husband to the archery range so we could shoot some arrows. And then we went out for an Irish dinner, which I didn't get any footage of. And then we had a nice walk on Promenade Park and took some photos of Sweet Breeze. Oh, that's what I wanted to bring up. So Sweet Breeze is the name of a canal boat. It's a canal boat here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. It's through the Friends of the River project. I think they're doing something with Fort Wayne Parks and Rec. It was named after a Miami Indian princess. She was married to, so she was a significant person in Miami Indian history. So let's get to it. Happy Lughnasadh, everyone. And to celebrate, I am drinking Gold Rush cider from Ambrosia Orchards. Sláinte!
And yeah, they got it turned. But the odd colored feather goes towards you or goes out. And then your three fingers go under there as so. And I can't do this with my glasses. To draw the bow back, you keep it pointed downrange at all times for safety purposes for one thing. And you pull the bow back and you'll feel it get easier. And then you just let go. And if you shoot,
Oh, I see. It's got that thing.
mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, now use the first joint.
And pull all the way back.
Pull all the way back, keep it up close to the corner of your mouth. And then
just, so I pull it all the way back and then just release?
yeah. Oh. You're gonna have to aim. Hopefully that's in the phone and not really.
My arrow and Eddie's arrow, of course.
Don't arch your back. You're not pulling with your back, you're just...
The carnage. This is Gwen's side. Proper way to take them out is to one hand against the back and one hand pulling. Of course, my hands are all sweaty. At least I hit it.
Yeah.
Did you see me breathe? I breathed. Okay. Into the circle. Did you see that? Okay, Eddie, we got it. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. Oh, it got in the yellow. Check that out. Check that out. Okay, and now look at Eddie's. Okay, here is my target. And this is Eddie's target. We were just told that if you get yellow, you have to buy dinner. And since I got yellow and Eddie didn't, I guess I'm treating to McDonald's. So this is the Harper. This is a mead, cherry and hops mead, I think. So you look at the color. We were wine tasting. You look at the color. It's got a nice peach color. A beautiful peach color. Swirl it. Definitely picking up the cherry. The hops definitely come up. Hop forward. Hop forward. It's definitely not too sweet. So my favorite of the flight was the Saraceum. And this is a cherry mead. I can't remember which ones were meads and which ones were ciders. It's got a cherry flavor. It's really subtle, not too overpowering, and it's not too sweet. Actually, none of these were too sweet. So, and that's my biggest complaint with meads, is that they're usually too sweet. But this one was nice, very mild, and I like the cherry. And it's got a nice nose to it too, not too heavy on the honey either.
Ice too.
Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends if you thought this was interesting. And subscribe to the Rivervine YouTube channel for more news, features, and commentary for critical thinkers with a sense of wonder. I'm your host, Gwen Alyce Clayton, and I'll see you next Tuesday.